And I'm cool with this too, because it has the axe that was solid. His sword was looking really good when he played the Koji mirror match against Tiger as well.
And it'll have a little bit of a closer stat line to the Koji that he was playing previously. It definitely has its merits. It is worth pointing out he is going into that defense stance. Does not want to be going in with that 3 defense Brawlhalla against Tiger.
And for an axe player, Brawlhalla's like, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
For a sword player, like, okay, Brawlhalla makes sense. You're not seeing axe players play Azoth. Because they're like, hey, I'm an axe player. What character should I play? Same thing for bow. They're not, oh, I really like bow. Who am I going to play? You know what? Azoth sounds like a good idea. Azoth players are Azoth players. They're not just axe players. They're not bow players. They're Azoth players.
You're a dedicated Azoth player, generally, if you're picking up Azoth.
Tiger starting this off.
The
Man.
juggle. GTG cannot land. Every time he gets down to the ground, Tiger launching him up with those downlights. The neutral air launches him into the sky, and he is going to be juggling for a moment, but likely stick with that bow, yes. Weapon spawn right on top of GTG. He was ready for that one.
Ooh. Man, Tiger's resets with bow are so scary.
Tiger has so much control over this.
Just
nice spot
barely spot dodging that. Man, that had to be timed so perfectly.
The down air, the weapon toss. Tiger on the cusp of a 3-stock to start Grand Finals. Bro, that's rough.
Yep.
When you respawn and you're like trying to utilize your iframes, GTG's gone. No 3-stock, but
a JV3.
Yeah, JV3 for that one. Tiger gonna take game number 1, putting out 433 damage to the 194 of GTG.
194 went in to that first stock. When you're playing Brawlhalla, who has true combo kill options, who has true combo with signature kill options with the Delight Insig on sword, and of course an amazing signature kit aside from that, and a stat line with a ton of force on it. It's still taking almost 200 damage to kill a lower defense character like Koji. That's probably why we're seeing him get off of the Brawlhalla onto the Koji. That was his best chance.
Yeah, but he is going to be coming in with the Koji now. This is the character that worked the best for him against Tiger, so no major surprise to see him swap back to this Koji. But it's still a question of, can he even take a game off of Tiger?
If Tiger's able to take this 3-0, that would be his Winter Championship journey without losing a single game, man.
That's insane. Very few people can claim that.
Yep.
Actually, can anyone claim that?
Yeah, people that could definitely claim that.
Okay.
We've definitely had people not lose a single game before.
I've definitely seen like single-digit loss records.
Very few people, if any, have like the amount of tournaments that Tiger has played without losing a set, though.
That's fair. Tiger back to the bow. This works so well for him in game number 1, and again gets the 3-piece onto GTG. This time hits the sidelight. Waits to see how GTG is going to react.
Man, Tiger's nairs are just so good. He places them so well. When you don't expect Tiger to be stacked on top of you, he's right there with a nair.
Oh, nice. To place those nairs hit, but a nice weapon toss from GTG. Gonna juggle weapons, sticking with the bow.
You saw him just kind of run straight towards GTG. He had those invulnerability frames on spawn, and GTG just backed up. He's like, I don't want any of that, man.
I think that's kind of like the confidence of Tiger, right? He's like, I can just run at you, and I know that I can get that stock. GTG was incredibly damaged, so it didn't take a whole lot to finish that stock off.
I'm gonna wait for that flash and to go away, bro. I'm not messing with that.
It's like, don't come near me. I have a bow in my hands. Down air from Tiger, gonna bounce GTG, couldn't quite get the rebound. Instead, GTG gonna swap on over to the sword for the mirror match against Tiger.
Yeah, when you said the confidence of Tiger, that is what all of this looks like. Like GTG, of course, a very good player, but it seems like everything might just be met with a little bit of hesitation or a little bit of like thinking
or
from
almost
GTG.
Just like straight respect of like, all right, Tiger, you're coming at me. I gotta back up a little bit.
But it's not like overconfidence. Tiger's not being reckless.
It's like Tiger's just really good at taking the stage from GTG. He'll move forward, GTG backs up out of respect, and then Tiger's like, all right, now I have all of this space.
Ooh, unfortunately, that weapon toss is going to stop the first Nair from hitting, but 2 more came through to finish off the job of that stock.
GTG still not out of this one. Only needs like a downlight recovery to finish off this stock of Tiger.
See, look how quick that was. Weapon toss. It wasn't even like a reactionary cider. It was like weapon toss. I know it's going to hit. I know exactly where you're going to be. Here comes the cider. Going to grab my bow. But then it's cool to see someone play like that, and GTG also respond really well to it.
Yeah, GTG was able to pick up the knockout. Wow! The neutral signature actually avoided by Tiger, despite the fact that he was literally dodging along the path of that arrow. Back and forth between the two of them. Tiger hitting those down airs. Ooh. GTG with the unarmed response. Can he take a game off of Tiger? Even so, he'd need to take 2 more, but Tiger takes game number 2. He is 1 game away from being crowned the Southeast Asian Winter Champion and going undefeated.
You saw him dodge back in, and that arrow blast has like a little bit, I don't know if it's necessarily stacked like right on top of the Koji, but it's a little bit in front, and that was the thing that hit.
You get caught by that bowstring, but we are getting ready for game
you ever
number
done that?
3.
Where like when you're shooting a bow and you hold your arm wrong,
and you like
the bowstring like catches your forearm. That stuff's nasty, man.
Yeah, I bet. I have not done that though.
I haven't done it bad.
Question.
3,
but it hurts.
That reminds me, I saw this picture of like Hunger Games where it was Katniss and they had the bow back and it was like behind her nose and they had like a Photoshop of her nose being lopped off.
Oh.
That's what that reminds me of. But Tiger, with the bow in his hand, not going to be lopping off his nose here. Neither will GTG. Them again going back and forth, trading blow for blow, but Tiger getting a little bit of the better of GTG.
Now, it's weird how Tiger opens up these games really, really strong, but then kind of after that, GTG gets it back, and then they just kind of stay neck and neck.
Downlight side air. I was going to say maybe it's a little bit of Tiger not quite finishing off the stocks because you saw GTG was able to slowly start adding up that damage onto Tiger despite the fact that he was in the red.
There's Tiger controlling middle stage. That's so important on this map. It's so small that you want to be in the middle of the stage as far away from those blast zones as you possibly can. You will be knocked into those so early.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen knockouts happen at exactly. Oh my goodness, that is rough for GTG.
Oh!
GTG!
Oh!
No! The recovery from Tiger, and there's 1 stock left for GTG.
Like, Tiger's ability to respond after things happen is so fast, and it's so clean.
He makes it look like he's predicting like the wildest things, like for that bow weapon toss to connect, or for GTG to ground pound and still be in position for the follow-up.
Or like he's in that movie Clock Stoppers where you like press your watch and it stops time, and he's like, oh, I just got hit with a weapon spawn, or a weapon toss. Stop it on my clock. What should I do here? Oh, I know what I should do. Time back in, take it, and it's just so clean. That's a 3-stock, dude. That's unreal.
Tiger 3-stocking to close out Winter Championship Day 1. That means Tiger is going to be your Southeast Asian champion, and we could potentially be seeing him flown out to the next offline event, which
That'll be sick.
So exciting to see.
That'll be sick.
Tiger, Kyler Allist, and Pugsy, pack your bags because y'all are going to be flying to something soon.
So congratulations to all of our winners today, everyone who medaled.